Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here one of those things that are at you, what you could call an event band, what you get when you go to a festival or a concert, and you get one of these put around your wrist to show that you, I guess, paid for your ticket and you're authorised to partake in the event. I found this on the street. I haven't been to anything like that. I don't go to concerts or anything, folks. I'm just not that kind of person. I know a lot of people absolutely love going to concerts and shit. I haven't got time or money for concerts, folks. I'm too busy trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and it's really proving to be really difficult, and this photocopier is getting old. It's got a problem with the toner bubbling. For some reason it might just be bad paper. For all I know, I don't know, folks. I'm going to move it up a bit. Looks nice, the colours. But yeah, I really have no time or money to see a concert. I'm not a concert type of person anyway. I don't bother with that sort of shit. I used to go to the occasional Christian concert when I was young. Because I used to hang out with people at church, and we used to go to places like, we had camps like Black Stump, for example. I haven't been to a Black Stump camp since 1991, actually, and they no longer have them anymore. But they were really interesting. I found them overwhelming, folks, I must admit. I didn't enjoy myself as much as I would have loved to have enjoyed myself back in the 90s. I really miss my partner Luigi. I really wish I could be with him, and I just feel lonely and desolate. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news to put my past behind me and to make for a brighter future. I do feel a lot of the people from church contributed to me making a bad decision when I was young, that I felt that I wasn't good enough for Luigi, and they made me feel really small and insignificant. They thought I was, they knew I had a disability, and they figured that my disability would prevent me from being attractive to someone caring. They just they just treated me like I guess you could say that they were a bit ableist. Even though they were supposed to be Christians and they were supposed to be all-inclusive and all that, just because they're Christians doesn't mean they're saints, unfortunately, folks. And I haven't been to church for years. I think the last time I might have gone to church was back in 2014 or 2015, I think it was. I just don't want to go there anymore, folks. Even though I'm a Christian, I just don't want to go there. I don't feel welcome. They typically don't like people who are like myself, who are into photocopiers. They think I'm too obsessed with photocopiers to be a Christian, so they apply a certain amount of judgmentalness on me, so I don't fucking want to hang out with such narrow-minded fucks. So I'm what's known as an unchurched Christian. I still am a Christian, but I just don't go to that place called church, and I don't hang out with people. Unfortunately, I've had to adopt being a lone wolf, you could say. I've had to become a lone wolf. That's another description I use for myself, is a lone wolf. I feel like my pack has disowned me, and I have to fucking survive on my own, so I don't feel a sense of belonging. I don't feel a sense of kinship to my fellow Christian brothers and sisters, except for Luigi, who I really miss. He also, I don't know where he is and what he's doing, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's decided to forgo going to church as well. But I used to go to church, I used to hang out at fellowship, and I had a lot of problems back then, and they just don't want to know me anymore, the people I used to know and I used to trust. So I give them what they want, and I give them the middle finger to say, fuck yous. Fuck yous. You deserted me at the most, should I say the time I needed you most. So I can say, stuff yous, fuckwits, so-called Christians. So-called, folks. So-called, I'm disillusioned, I'm disappointed, but I am going to go on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. I'm not going to give up on them. They may not want my material either, as much as the people at church don't want my patronage, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going at it until I get my 15 minutes of fame, or more than that, hopefully. More than 15 minutes. I've got a lot of things to say and do, and lots of videos to dispatch to them. And that's come up looking better than I thought. I think that's really quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.